The 2012 summer movies were mostly blah, but there were definitely some highlights.
Our mission is to monitor extraterrestrial activity on Earth.
Men in Black 3 is surprisingly good. Basically, it's the apology for Part 2 we've waited 10 years to get. The coolest thing here is Josh Brolin, playing a younger version of Tommy Lee Jones's character Kay.
Kay? How do you know my name?
And I guess there's always something cute about Will Smith being molested by a giant alien fish. Speaking of molesting, there's Killer Joe. Director William Friedkin, known for The Exorcist, gives us a whole family possessed by greed and utter stupidity.
I heard y'all talking about killing Mama. I think it's a good idea.
Well, there you go.
It's a dark, dark comedy with Matthew McConaughey turning in a wicked performance as the title character. And with a family-friendly NC-17 rating, this film does for fried chicken what Last Tango in Paris did for butter.
That's not appropriate dinner conversation.
Director Spike Lee continues his love affair with Brooklyn in Red Hook Summer.
You need Jesus in your life, son.
The story follows Flick, a teenager from Atlanta who must spend his summer in the Red Hook neighborhood of Brooklyn with his very religious grandfather.
It's my summer vacation.
Your summer vacation has work in it.
Ooh.
Now, don't confuse Red Hook Summer with Wet Hot American Summer, a wacky movie from 2001. Jesus might save Flick, but who you gonna call when your town is overrun with ghosts, witches, and zombies? Norman Babcock is the unlikely hero of Paranorman. From the makers of Coraline, this movie is a similar feast of stop-motion animation. And spooky humor.
Is he dead or what?
But if you have to have your animation in the old-fashioned computer-generated style, then try Brave, from those people over at Disney and Pixar. On arrow shooting skills alone, the red-headed Merida puts the Hunger Games Katniss to shame. If you go just a few notches over on the quirky scale, you'll find Safety Not Guaranteed. Of course, anything involving the Duplass brothers tends to be this way. This time, it's Mark Duplass, playing a mysterious loner who places an unusual classified ad.
Wanted. Someone to go back in time with me. This is not a joke. You'll get paid after we get back. Must bring your own weapons. Safety not guaranteed. I've only done this once before.
It's quirky and precious with lots of little moments like this.
That dude right there crushes chicks.
Of course, no summer film was more quirky or precious than Marvel's The Avengers. This gazillion-dollar movie was a minor miracle, balancing half a dozen superheroes, giving each a chance to shine. It even got the Incredible Hulk right after 2 previous misfires. And you have to admire any movie that can take the same basic city battle from Transformers 3 and make it tolerable. Savages is what we expect in an Oliver Stone movie. Crazy coked-up fun, a big room full of marijuana, and a big-name cast including Benicio del Toro, Blake Lively, Taylor Kitsch, Selma Hayek, and John Travolta.
You stabbed a federal agent!
The film vividly demonstrates that the road to dealing illegal drugs is not always a smooth one.
Next.
Dear Susie, here's my plan.
Dear Sam, my answer is yes.
Director Wes Anderson once again treats us to symmetrical framing and a keen sense of outdoor fashion with Moonrise Kingdom. When young Sam and Susie run away together, Susie's family and Sam's scout troop launch a chaotic search. Bruce Willis, Frances McDormand, Edward Norton, and Bill Murray never fail to deliver the nutty.
Where's the boy? I'm told that he's just been struck by lightning.
It's true.
But blowing all these characters out of the water is little Hush Puppy in Beasts of the Southern Wild.
Who the man?
I'm the man!
Through her eyes and vivid imagination, we experience life in this eccentric corner of the Louisiana Bayou.
The storm's coming! The storm's coming!
Take Where the Wild Things Are, mix it with Radio Flyer, throw in Hurricane Katrina and a little bit of Deliverance, and you got this modern American fairy tale. And lest we forget, the summer had a good number of documentaries that were often more entertaining than all that other stuff.
That used to be the mill down there where I used to catch fish.
Whether you're a Neil Young fan or never heard of him, Neil Young Journeys is a must-see. It's just like the Katy Perry documentary, except instead of this face and this body, it's this face and this body. Oh, and he's genuinely talented.
If ever there is an air of intrigue and mystery around a pop artist, it is around the artist known as Rodriguez.
If you want a little mystery with your music, Searching for Sugarman is the strange but true story of 2 fans who discovered that their long-dead rock hero is still very much alive.
We found him!
The thought of what somebody could have done to him, it gives you nightmares.
The Imposter tells a much stranger tale of a Texas boy who disappears in 1994. 3 years later, a man claiming to be the boy is found in Spain, but is it really him?
Don't even worry about it.
We were in line to do $1 billion in sales for the year. We were on top of the world. And it came to a screeching halt.
Finally, in The Queen of Versailles, a wealthy family starts to lose their money during the financial meltdown, yet does nothing to rein in their life of excess.
She knows we need to cut back, but she's still compulsive.
If anyone needed to spend a summer with their preacher grandfather, it's these people. Okay, that's enough for now.
Get your fix. Subscribe now.
The summer of 2012 had its share of movies that were questionable, to say the least. For example, why come up with a whole new Spider-Man adventure when you can just take Sam Raimi's version from 10 years ago, water it down, and reserve it?
A lot of money was spent. Were any of these movies any good at all? No.
Yes.
That's incorrect, so I'm going to need you to chug a little bit. No, go ahead. I'm going to need you to chug a little bit, because that was an incorrect answer.
All right, count me down.
Sorry. 5.
And because I'm
4,
sitting next to her.
3, 2.